Sure is dark in here. Emily.
Sister Sue.
Dr. Rutsey.
Dr. Jimmy.
Over 20 years ago, a very naive, young, energetic 22-year-old walked into your office to interview for a part-time children's director position. I really didn't know, Russ, what a jackpot I hit when I got to work for you. Over the next 4.5 years, I would watch someone who cared far more about reaching the lost than keeping the found.
Well, in this special time, it's a privilege for me to say some of my words from my heart. First of all, I want to say thank you because I remember that I used to go to Ciber Cafe or stay late in the church to do my homework, but then you bought me a computer. I also want to thank you because I know that God touched your heart and you built a new house for me, and it was a blessing not just for me but for my family.
Congratulations on your milestone. Now, I think I met you guys several years before Tamara did. Russ, you hurt your shoulder doing something stupid. And you came into the office. We decided to do surgery. And I met Sue the day of the surgery. And I was talking to her and thinking, you're married to him? You could have done so much better. We weren't attending Russ Creek then, but several years after that we visited and we really enjoyed it, felt comfortable, and thought you did a great job. And as I've told you a couple of times, I think you're getting better and better. It's a shame they're running you off now.
You supported me and loved me, and you just gave me so many opportunities to lead. And even after God called me somewhere else, you've kept up with me and prayed for me. And the other thing that I'm so thankful for is that I got to watch you love your wife and care for your kids long before God trusted me with a family of my own. I got to have a front row seat to that, and I'm so thankful for all those lessons that I learned.
We have sure enjoyed getting to know you and getting closer to both of you over these years. We've been close friends, and we appreciate how our friendship's grown and gotten stronger. But when Jim was diagnosed 1.5 years ago with ALS, you guys were the first ones to our home, and you cried with us and you prayed with us, and you've continued to do so, and we're just so grateful. We feel so blessed to be friends with you guys.
We're navigating through this season of our lives. Your prayer and support and friendship just means the world, and we just thank God you're in our lives.
We thank God you guys are in our lives.
As you know, last year I got graduated, and nowadays I'm working as an English teacher in the same university. I'm teaching English. Thank you so much. I'm part of the leadership because of your work. You not only touch my heart, but I think people around the world. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much, Pastor Russ and Sister Sue. God bless you, and you will be in my heart forever.
We love you.
We love you. We're so proud of you. We love you.
So that is a gift.
Thank you.
As a
Thank you,
memory
thank
for
you.
my graduation.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Karen. We love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
We do have a little gift for you. It's just a little photo of us at one of our recent events together. And we're so blessed to have such an amazing group of people around us, believers that are part of our tribe. And we're glad you're part of our tribe. So we got you Team Hilliard t-shirts, one for Russ and one for Sue.
Thank you for loving me. Thank you for giving me so much support to lead. So I brought you this compass because it signifies what you did for me all those years ago, Russ. You affirmed my call on children and families. You really did, Russ, point me in the right direction as a very young leader who didn't have any experience. And I'm so thankful for all that you did for me. I think every young leader needs somebody in their life to do that for them, to affirm their calling and point them in the right direction. I'm so glad it was you. So, I love you.
So, growing up as a pastor's kid was really awesome most of the time. I remember thinking that most of my childhood was spent at the church, playing with friends because you guys were up here for meetings or, whatever.
Growing up, every morning, I can remember going into our living room and seeing you both on your hands and knees in prayer, and just remembering and just knowing how important that is for both of you, just the time in the morning spent talking to the Lord and just the power of prayer and instilling that in us.
And I remember being mad because I thought that you guys were holding me to a higher standard of behavior because I was a pastor's kid and y'all didn't want me embarrassing you. And your response was, we don't go to church every Sunday because Dad's a pastor, only because Dad's a pastor, and we don't hold you to a higher standard of behavior because Dad's a pastor. We do that because we love the Lord and our house serves God.
My love for the Word of God was developed by you two. And now for 30 years, many of those scriptures have been lodged in my mind and my heart. And they've shaped me and helped me walk through some of the most difficult seasons in life.
I know that's how y'all led our home growing up, and that's how we all are trying to lead our homes now and hope that our children lead their households when they have families of their own. So thank you.
You were faithful when I wasn't faithful, and you interceded so often on my behalf. That was just the word that kept coming back to me, was just the power of prayer. And so that's what this gift represents.
So you went and bought me this book, and I read it cover to cover multiple times through. But this one's very special to me because it signifies a very significant turning point in my life. And so I brought this back to you to do with it whatever you want. But that's a special book to me for that reason, so I want to say thank you.